Hello and welcome to the 6th unit of the Qt tutorial from tutorialcoding.com. In this unit I will show the vertical, horizontal and grid layouts. The final application will transition through layout states in a slideshow, but during development I will call the states directly to avoid delays. To save some time, I have already created a barebone project which has the required headers included. First, I create a vertical layout for the application window. I define a list container holding label pointers. Then I create 4 labels in a loop and add them to the list container and the window layout. The first transition will change the layout from vertical to horizontal. The horizontal layout works pretty much as its vertical sibling, just has a different orientation. Before I can apply a new layout to a widget, I have to delete the previous one. For this I get the pointer of the current layout with the QWidget class's layout method. Then after creating the new layout, I use the forEachConvenience macro to quickly loop through the label container and add the items to the new layout. The grid layout follows, which is different from the previous layouts. Instead of a simple sequence, it uses horizontal and vertical coordinates to position items. When adding items to a grid layout, the addWidget method expects at least 3 arguments: the widget pointer, the row, and the column it should be positioned in. The row and column indices start counting at 0. Here I added the first 2 widgets to the first row and the next 2 widgets to the second row, forming a 2 by 2 grid. When positioning items manually, grid layout declaration contain a lot of magic numbers, making code quite unreadable. But grid layouts start to shine when created with loops, especially for bigger grids. I will slightly modify the example to demonstrate this. This can easily be expanded for larger grids by adjusting the control variables. And adding more widgets to the list container. Another specialty of the grid layout is that items can span multiple rows or columns. The next data is again a grid layout, but this time the first label will span 3 columns and the remaining 3 labels will row up below it. The 4 states are now ready, so I add the timers to create the slideshow that transitions from the first to the last state, one after the other. The application is now completed. Thanks for watching and goodbye.